Alejandra, ¿dónde está tu hermana?
Alejandra, óyeme.
Alejandra, ¿no estás cansada? ¿De qué te ríes?
Vamos a morir.
¿Y por qué te vas a morir? ¿Que ya no te quieres o qué?
Hey,
Déjala, esto no se puede soltar.
ya, Alejandra, ya. Tranquila. Tranquila, ya. ¿Sí, vale? Mira, tu amiga te espera, que te recuperes rápido. Ya, tranquila. Trata de calmarte, ya. Ya, tu familia te está esperando, que te recuperes rápido, que te recuperes. Sí, yo sé que voy a morir, de todos modos voy a morir. Ya. Hey.
Report now and more of the headlines from the Fox News deck. An Ebola breakout in West Africa is, quote, totally out of control. That's according to an official from Doctors Without Borders, who says the group needs help responding to the disease. The World Health Organization has linked Ebola to the deaths of more than 300 people in Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia.
Washing up on Bradford Beach by the thousands. What's causing this? Fox 6's Ann State is here to shed a little light on the mystery. Ann?
And Ted, I gotta warn you, the video you are about to see is gross. The kids seem to love it. Take a look.
Bad one!
Another one? Oh, bad one.
Bad one!
Found one. Oh, here's another one.
They were counting them. That's Bailey and Brooklyn Bates. They're sisters. They couldn't believe all of the dead fish out there. Neither could we. What's happening here? We talked to this man, John Jansen, at the School of Freshwater Scientists. He says these are alewives. He says they're coming ashore to spawn. But John says these guys are starving. The mussels in Lake Michigan are basically stealing food in the food chain. That, plus a change in temperature, can trigger a big die-off.
You can all see that we just recorded an unfortunate bomb blast here.
Webster man says his apartment manager told him his American flag was a threat to the Muslim community and that he has to take it down. But as Alice Barr reports, he's not giving up without a fight.
Stepping onto Dewey Tran's balcony in Webster, one thing is clear.
It means a lot to me.
He's talking about his American flag that he proudly put up when he moved in just a few days ago. But then an apartment manager here at the lodge on El Dorado told him he had to take it down.
What really stunned me is that she said it's a threat towards the Muslim, community. I mean, I'm not a threat towards, nobody.
We tried to ask a manager if that's exactly what was said, but she just handed us a statement.
Okay, can I just ask you a couple questions?
That's it, ma'am.
We just wanted to, and called an officer to escort us off the property before we could press any further.
Lose his home, all because of a small American flag that's there in his flower pot. 73-year-old Larry Murphy has been fighting his Jacksonville, Florida Homeowners Association for more than 2 years now. The association has ruled, or they have a rule, I should say, that only plants are allowed in the flower pots, and they have fined him more than $8,000. And if he doesn't pay, they could foreclose on his house.
And so they have been fining you. Originally, was it $100 a day? How much do you... Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's $100 a day.
And right now, those fines are up to how much?
They sent me a bill for right at $8,000. But they didn't break it down, so I don't know how it breaks down, if it's legal fees or what.
So currently, you are being fined for having an American flag in a flower pot, $8,000, so much you owe, that if you do not pay this, because you want to have the American flag proudly displayed in your flower pot, what will happen to you?
They will file a foreclosure lien to take my house. They came out and made up new rules saying that only certain things can be in the flower pot, and the flag, again, is unauthorized object.
San Marcos police are hunting for the graffiti artist who put up some pretty ugly things on an apartment complex. Residents at the Sanctuary Lofts Apartments, that's just a couple blocks from Texas State, contacted us when they found things like swastikas and the N-word written on floors and walls. Police cite it as criminal mischief. Whoever did this also punched holes in walls. Residents say something there needs to change.
Police in Salem County right now are searching for a woman who was caught on camera viciously beating a mother right in front of her young son.
He was working at this McDonald's when a former co-worker came in. It enraged her. She followed her behind the restaurant and savagely beat her in this field in front of the victim's toddler son. It was a brutal beating Salem police pulled from YouTube. This is the result. Catherine Ferreira suffered a broken nose and concussion, as well as extensive bruises and cuts to her face.
I could have been dead right now. Had she hit me in the right spot, it would have been over.
Ferreira says she used to work at McDonald's with the suspect, who police have identified as 25-year-old Latia Harris.